You expect wrinkles? You expect gray hair? But what if I told you that after 60, your body and mind start changing in ways that no one ever warned you about? Aging isn't just about what you see in the mirror. It's happening in ways you never expected. Maybe you've noticed time speeding up like never before. Or perhaps your sleep patterns have become unpredictable. Some of these signs will surprise you. Some may even concern you. But all of them are a natural part of the journey. Today, I'll reveal 7 unexpected signs of aging that most people don't realize until they experience them firsthand. Which of these have already started happening to you? Let's find out together. Which of these surprises you the most? Have you noticed any of these changes in yourself? Let me know in the comments. Sign number 1. Time moves faster than you think. Have you ever felt like the years are slipping away faster than they used to? One moment you're celebrating the new year, and before you know it, summer is over and the holidays are back again. If time feels like it's speeding up after 60, you're not imagining it. It's a real psychological effect, and it happens to nearly everyone. Why does this happen? When you were a child, a single summer felt like an eternity. Each day was filled with new experiences. Your first time riding a bike, a big family vacation, or even learning something as simple as how to tie your shoes. Your brain processed all these events as distinct moments, making time feel full and stretched out. But as we age, routine takes over. Our days become predictable, filled with habits we barely think about. Wake up, drink coffee, do chores, read a book, go to bed. Without new memories to mark time, our brains compress our experiences, making weeks, months, and even years blur together. And there's more. Scientists have found that the way we perceive time is directly linked to how much time we've already lived. At 10 years old, 1 year is 10% of your life. At 60, 1 year is only 1.6%, a much smaller fraction. This means that, subjectively, each year feels shorter than the one before it. How to slow time down? The good news? You can actually trick your brain into slowing time down by adding novelty and mindfulness into your daily life. Try something new. The best way to stretch time is to break the cycle of routine. Take a class, explore a new hobby, or even change the route you take on your daily walk. Novel experiences make time feel longer because your brain pays more attention to new things. Be present. Have you ever noticed that mindfulness, really paying attention to the moment, can make time feel richer? Instead of letting the days blend together, savor them. Take in the details of a sunset, enjoy the taste of a meal, or spend a few minutes each day journaling about what stood out. Capture your days. Looking back at old photos or journals makes it seem like time was fuller and more meaningful. If you don't already, start taking pictures of your daily life, even small things like your morning coffee or a blooming flower. Writing down a few notes about your day can also help your brain retain memories better, slowing the feeling of time rushing past. Time may be moving faster, but you can take control. By stepping outside of routine, trying new things, and fully engaging with life, you'll feel like you're making the most of every moment. Have you noticed time speeding up in your own life? What's one thing you do to stay present? Let's chat in the comments. Sign number 2. Sleep becomes unpredictable. Remember when you could sleep a full 8 hours without a single interruption? Now you might find yourself wide awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, or waking up at dawn even when you don't have to. Some nights you feel exhausted, but just can't seem to fall asleep. Other times you drift off easily, but wake up too soon, unable to get back to sleep. For many people over 60, sleep becomes lighter, shorter, and far more unpredictable. You may also find yourself napping more during the day, making it even harder to get a full night's rest. Sleep isn't what it used to be, but why? Why does sleep change after 60? As you age, your body's internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm, naturally shifts. This means less melatonin production. Melatonin is the hormone that signals your body it's time to sleep. As you get older, your body produces less of it, making it harder to fall and stay asleep. More fragmented sleep. Instead of long, deep sleep cycles, you may experience shorter, lighter stages of sleep. This makes you more sensitive to noises, temperature changes, or even your own thoughts waking you up. Earlier wake-ups. Your brain signals you to wake up earlier than you used to, even if you went to bed late. That's why you might find yourself up at 5 a.m. unable to sleep in. More frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom. Changes in bladder control can also cause sleep interruptions. Waking up multiple times per night to use the bathroom can make it difficult to fall back asleep. Increased daytime sleepiness. Because your nighttime sleep is lighter and less restorative, you may feel exhausted during the day. This can lead to more naps, which in turn disrupt nighttime sleep even more. Lack of good sleep can leave you feeling drained, irritable, and foggy. But the good news? There are ways to improve your sleep and feel more rested. How to sleep better after 60. 1. Limit caffeine, alcohol, and screen time before bed. Caffeine stays in your system for hours, so avoid it after lunch if you have trouble sleeping. Alcohol may make you feel sleepy at first, but it actually disrupts deep sleep, causing more wake-ups. And blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs interferes with melatonin production. Try reading a book or listening to calming music instead. 2. Establish a relaxing bedtime routine. Your body needs a clear signal that it's time to wind down. Create a nighttime ritual to help cue sleep. Drink a warm cup of herbal tea. Take a lukewarm shower or bath. Do deep breathing exercises or light stretching. Listen to soothing music or a guided meditation. Chapter 3. Keep naps short and early. Napping is great for recharging, but if you sleep too long during the day, your body may not be tired enough at night. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes and avoid naps after 3 p.m. 4. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. 5. Manage nighttime bathroom trips. If frequent bathroom visits wake you up at night, try these tips. Limit fluids in the evening, especially coffee, tea, and alcohol. Empty your bladder right before bed. If needed, talk to your doctor about medications or bladder training exercises. 6. Create the perfect sleep environment. Your bedroom should be cool, dark, and quiet. Use blackout curtains, a white noise machine, or a fan to block out distractions. A comfortable mattress and pillows that support your body can also make a big difference. Final thought. Sleep changes with age, but it doesn't have to control your life. By making small adjustments to your routine, you can enjoy better rest and wake up feeling refreshed. Do you struggle with sleep? What's your best tip for getting a good night's rest? Share in the comments. Sign number 3. Changes in taste and smell. Have you ever taken a bite of your favorite dish, one you've enjoyed for decades, only to realize it just doesn't taste the same anymore? Maybe your morning coffee seems weaker, or your go-to spicy meal no longer has that satisfying kick. After 60, your senses of taste and smell begin to dull. This change happens gradually, but one day, you might notice that food feels less flavorful, or even that certain aromas, like flowers, coffee, or fresh bread, seem fainter than before. Why does this happen? Your taste buds decline. We're born with about 9,000 taste buds, but they regenerate more slowly with age, reducing the intensity of flavors. Your sense of smell weakens. The olfactory receptors in your nose that detect scents become less sensitive, making it harder to fully experience flavors, because smell plays a huge role in taste. Saliva production decreases. A drier mouth means flavors don't spread as easily across your tongue, making food feel more bland. Medications can interfere. Many common prescriptions for blood pressure, allergies, or cholesterol can alter your sense of taste. For some people, these changes lead to eating less, which can cause unintended weight loss or nutritional deficiencies. Others start eating more, often reaching for saltier, sweeter, or spicier foods to compensate for the lack of flavor. How to keep food enjoyable. 1. Add natural flavor boosters. Enhance meals with fresh herbs, citrus, or spices like ginger, cinnamon, and garlic. These provide rich flavors without relying on excessive salt or sugar. 2. Stay hydrated and promote saliva flow. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. Chewing sugar-free gum or sucking on sugar-free mints can also help keep your mouth moist, which improves taste perception. Number 3. Engage your other senses. Since taste is linked to smell, try smelling your food before eating to stimulate your brain's flavor recognition. Choose colorful meals. Bright fruits and vegetables can make eating more exciting. Number 4. Exercise regularly. Physical activity improves blood circulation, including to your taste buds and olfactory system, helping maintain their function. Chapter 5. Check for underlying issues. If you notice a sudden loss of taste or smell, it could be due to allergies, sinus infections, or even dental problems. Get a checkup to rule out any medical causes. Final thought. Losing some sensitivity in taste and smell is a natural part of aging, but it doesn't mean you have to settle for bland meals. With a few simple adjustments, you can keep food flavorful and enjoyable for years to come. Have you noticed changes in the way you experience food? What's your favorite way to add flavor to your meals? Share in the comments. Sign number 4. Your social circle shrinks, but it becomes more meaningful. Ever notice that your friend circle is getting smaller, but it doesn't really bother you? After 60, we start prioritizing quality over quantity in relationships. It's not about having a lot of friends, but about having the right ones. Research shows that as we age, we naturally filter out superficial connections, focusing instead on relationships that bring joy and fulfillment. This isn't loneliness, it's wisdom. How to make the most of it. Stay connected with your close friends through regular calls and meetups. Don't hesitate to make new friends. Join hobby groups, yoga classes, or volunteer programs to connect with like-minded people. Embrace deeper connections. Meaningful conversations are far more rewarding than small talk. Life is too short for meaningless relationships. Cherish those who truly matter. Sign number 5. Your body speaks before you move. Have you noticed that getting out of bed or standing up from a chair now comes with a personal soundtrack? A series of pops, cracks, and creaks, like a bowl of Rice Krispies, seems to accompany every movement. After 60, our joints don't stay as silent as they once did. You might not even feel pain, but your knees, hips, or shoulders announce every move you make. Why does this happen? Cartilage wears down. The protective cushioning between bones thins out over time, making movement less smooth. Lubrication decreases. The synovial fluid that keeps joints moving easily starts to diminish, leading to stiffness. Muscles tighten up. Sitting for long periods can make joints feel locked in place, making the first few steps feel stiff or awkward. Tendons and ligaments lose elasticity. These connective tissues become less flexible, adding to the feeling of stiffness and restriction. Beyond the noise, you might notice that getting moving in the morning takes longer than before. Sitting too long makes standing up feel like an Olympic event, and if you try to move too quickly, you risk a sharp pain, or worse, losing your balance. How to keep your joints happy and healthy. 1. Keep moving. Gentle, low-impact activities like walking, swimming, or yoga help maintain flexibility and prevent stiffness. Even simple stretches before getting out of bed can make a big difference. Tip 2. Warm up before major movement. Instead of jumping out of bed or standing up quickly, take a moment to stretch or roll your ankles to get blood flowing to your joints. Tip 3. Support your cartilage. Supplements like omega-3 fatty acids, glucosamine, and chondroitin may help keep joints cushioned and reduce inflammation. Tip 4. Strengthen surrounding muscles. Stronger muscles mean less strain on your joints. Simple resistance exercises like bodyweight squats or using light dumbbells can help. 5. Hydrate and eat well. Drinking enough water helps keep your joints lubricated. Eating foods rich in collagen, vitamin D, and antioxidants like berries, nuts, and leafy greens supports bone and joint health. Final thought. Yes, your joints might be noisier these days, but that doesn't mean you have to accept stiffness and discomfort. Stay active, keep those joints moving, and give them the care they deserve. How do your joints sound in the morning? Tell us in the comments. Sign number 6, you're stronger than ever, but also more emotional. You've spent decades building resilience, learning life's lessons, and letting go of the things that once kept you up at night. You no longer stress over what people think, and you've mastered the art of choosing peace over unnecessary worry. And yet, a simple song from the past can bring you to tears. A scent, perhaps fresh-baked cookies or your mother's perfume, can transport you instantly to a memory so vivid it feels as if you've stepped back in time. A heartfelt commercial, a handwritten note from a grandchild, or even the sound of laughter in another room can stir something deep inside you. This paradox of aging is one of life's most unexpected gifts. You've become stronger and wiser, yet your heart has softened in ways you never anticipated. Why does this happen? Life has given you more to reflect on. The older we get, the more deeply we experience emotions. Every milestone, every loss, every joy is woven into who we are. The value of time becomes clearer. At 20, a year felt long. At 60, we realize how precious every season is, making every connection and memory more meaningful. The brain prioritizes emotions over details. Science shows that as we age, our brains hold on to emotional experiences more than small, forgettable facts. That's why a childhood song can feel as powerful as the day you first heard it. Less stress, more presence. With fewer distractions, we have time to slow down and fully feel life's moments instead of rushing through them. How to embrace this emotional strength. 1. Let yourself feel. Crying over an old letter, a wedding anniversary, or a conversation with a long-lost friend isn't a sign of weakness. It's proof of a life well lived. Don't hold back emotions. Embrace them. 2. Keep your memories alive. Journaling, voice recordings, or even creating a memory scrapbook can help preserve the stories and moments that matter most to you. These treasures aren't just for you. They will become meaningful for the next generations too. Chapter 3. Find comfort in familiar things. If a certain song or place brings you peace, revisit it. If a childhood dish fills you with warmth, cook it. Stay connected to what brings joy and nostalgia. It's part of who you are. 4. Share your wisdom. You've learned so much in your journey. Whether it's through telling stories, mentoring younger people, or simply writing letters to family, passing down your experiences can be a powerful way to connect and inspire. True strength isn't about shutting down emotions. It's about allowing yourself to feel deeply and love fully. You've earned that right. Life has given you a collection of beautiful moments, and each one is worth cherishing. What's one memory or song that still touches your heart? Share in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. Sign number 7. Your memory loves to play hide and seek. You walk into the kitchen and suddenly have no idea why you're there. You put your glasses down somewhere, but now they've mysteriously disappeared. And that neighbor, what's her name again? You just saw her yesterday? Before you panic, take a deep breath. These little memory lapses are completely normal and happen to everyone as they age. Why does this happen? Your brain is overloaded with decades of information. Imagine trying to find a single file in a cabinet stuffed with memories from the last 60+ years. It's all in there. Your brain just needs a little more time to retrieve it. Aging affects recall speed, not intelligence. Your ability to learn and think critically remains strong, but the brain's processing slows down a bit. It's like switching from high-speed internet to a slightly slower connection. You can still access everything. It just takes an extra second. Distractions make it worse. If you're juggling multiple tasks, your brain might momentarily lose track of minor details. How to improve memory and stay sharp. 1. Engage your brain daily activities, like Sudoku, crossword puzzles, chess, and even learning a new skill, like a language or an instrument. Keep your brain active and strengthen memory connections. Chapter 2. Say it out loud. If you want to remember something, like where you placed your keys, say it out loud. I'm putting my keys on the counter. Verbalizing information helps the brain process and retain it better. Number 3. Create mental associations. Struggling with names? Try connecting them to something familiar. If you meet a Bob, picture him holding a bobblehead. If you need to remember bread, milk, and eggs, imagine yourself juggling them at the store. It makes recall easier. Chapter 4. Sleep is your best friend. Lack of sleep affects memory more than aging does. A well-rested brain processes and stores information more efficiently. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Number 5. Keep moving. Exercise boosts blood flow to the brain, improving cognitive function. Even a daily walk can help keep your memory sharp. Your memory isn't failing, it's just working differently. With the right techniques, you can keep your mind sharp and even outsmart those pesky, "where did I put my glasses" moments. Have you ever forgotten something funny or unexpected? Share your best memory fail in the comments below. Embracing 60. With confidence and joy. Turning 60 isn't an ending. It's the start of a new and exciting chapter. Sure, some changes may catch you off guard, but each one is simply a reminder of the incredible journey you've been on. Aging isn't about slowing down. It's about growing, adapting, and finding joy in new experiences. Some shifts, like time flying by or sleep becoming unpredictable, might take some getting used to. Others, like newfound emotional depth or a stronger sense of self, are gifts that come with age. So, which of these signs surprised you the most? Have you experienced any of them yourself? Let's start a conversation. Drop a comment below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on aging with confidence and grace. Here's to embracing every moment.